The new and improved XFL 2023 has begun, and it was very exciting in week one. And for today, we have the XFL TV ratings for week one, which was, it was a little bit of a drop off from 2020, but at the same time, it was actually, still pretty good. Now, before we actually talk about these numbers a little bit, I just want you guys to keep in mind that these do not include numbers from certain streaming platforms and stuff like that. I don't have all of those details for you, but I know that things like ESPN Plus are not really included in these numbers, so those numbers aren't out yet. Now, if we go into the XFL opening game Saturday afternoon on ABC between the Renegades and the Vipers, that averaged 1.57 million viewers. That means that the peak was obviously more than that, but it averaged 1.57 million viewers. And at the end of this video, we're going to have a comparison to what the opening week did in 2020. And it's a pretty big drop off, but these numbers are still very good. So let's keep in mind that 1.57 million viewers is still very good. Saturday night's game it was the Roughnecks against the Guardians, which is Houston and Orlando. That game averaged 751,000 viewers. Again, that's on ESPN only, and then it averaged another 390K on FX. So, again, keep in mind that these viewers, when it says average, that's not the peak. The peak, I don't have the peak. I don't think that those are out yet, but the peak could technically be at 1.5 million if it happened at one point. So just keep that in mind. Now we head to the Sunday games, which was pretty amazing. So you have the XFL Battlehawks against the XFL Brahmas going against each other on Sunday afternoon. That averaged 1.53 million viewers. And if you guys remember, the opening game averaged about 1.57 million viewers, so just another 0.04 million. So that's pretty freaking good, especially for a game that is not, the XFL opening game, all the hype around that. Now, I think that the XFL does need to do a better job at promoting. I don't think that they've promoted so good. And to be honest, I don't think that they promoted great in 2020 either, although some people are saying that they did now, but I think that this is even worse than 2020 in terms of promoting, and maybe that's why they're getting these viewers. Another thing I did not like is the fact that the XFL partnered with the NFL. I kind of wanted them to be their own league and try to make it on their own, and be a little bit of a threat to the NFL, make the NFL improve. And it didn't happen that way. They have a partnership. Hopefully that ends one day, but I don't know, how long that partnership is locked in for. But anyways, we go to Sunday night's game, the Defenders against the Sea Dragons. That averaged 918,000 viewers. So everything did pretty well. At the peak, all of them had over 1 million viewers. That's very good. And again, let's keep in mind that ESPN especially streams things like bowling. So do you guys think that the bowling is getting 1 million viewers? I don't think so. Anyways, in comparison, we got right here a graph of what the XFL's kickoff game did in 2020, as opposed to, if you guys remember, 1.57 million average viewers for this opening week in 2023. But in 2020, the XFL game averaged 3.3 million viewers, and it also had a peak at 4 million, which is pretty crazy. And, clearly it doesn't have that hype around it this year, but a lot of good things happened, a few bad things, a lot of good things happened in the XFL in week one that I think that the numbers will, start picking up. Week two, I think is going to be better. Stadiums are starting to sell out. The Battlehawks game that's in just under 3 weeks is already almost sold out, the lower ball. They're going to have to open up the middle ball. And then, the Sea Dragons game that is tomorrow, that game, they already opened up the middle bowl. So tickets are selling. Viewerships are probably going to go up, especially after that crazy Battlehawks comeback. But let me know what you guys think about the XFL so far in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate it.